All right, let's look at the homework 8, problem number 2. All right, so we want to create a quiz using all these types and post it as Q8.2. All right, so let's do that. All right, let's go to Canvas, and then we're going to go to quizzes. All right, so I'm going to add a quiz. All right, so the name of the quiz is Q8.2. So we have the name. And then let's see, it's a graded quiz, assignment, no time limits, shuffle answers. Let's see, student can see the response, yeah, and we have that. And quiz response and so on. All right, I think you can just leave everything else blank. All right, then you can just go to questions. All right, so we just need to create questions. All right, we're gonna hit new questions. All right, let's see, I forgot what we need to do. We need to do multiple choice, true, false, fill in multiple blanks, multiple answers, matching, and the numerical answers. So we're gonna make up simple math questions. All right, so first one, let's do multiple choice. All right, so you can say, choose prime number or something like that. Then choices are correct number, so maybe it's 2. And 1, actually, maybe I'll put it 1, all right, and 2, 4, 6. So I just type in the possible answers, and then only prime number in this case is actually 2. All right, so you put the arrow there to indicate the correct answers. And we can actually determine the points. Let's say, 1 point is probably good, so I'll just put 1 point. And then update questions. All right, so we have a question there. All right, and I'm going to add another question. Next one, it has to be true, false. So actually, I'm going to name this. So this is a question. It's a part A. All right, and update. All right, then new question. All right, let's see. So that's part A. All right, let's do a new question. All right, so this question is going to be called part B. And then next one is true, false. All right, so you can say something like all prime numbers are odd, or something like that. And since that 2 is also a prime number, so this statement is false. So that's the right answer. And update questions. All right, so we got that. All right, then we have next one. We're gonna, let's see, call this guy part C. All right, next one is fill in multiple blanks. All right, so I'm going to say something like find an equation of the tangent line to the graph of, say, so I have to put an equation here. So I'm gonna just do a easy one, like y equals x squared or something like that. All right, and insert that, and at point, say, 1, 1 or something like that. All right, then you can just say, all right, so y is going to be equal to, so maybe I should say tangent line. All right, so the equation is going to be, so I'm gonna, let's see, I'm going to, again, have to put an equation. So I'm gonna put y equals, insert. All right, so I have to put a blank. So so when you put a blank, you put a square bracket and say slope. and then we're going to put x plus b or something like that. So I'm going to put x plus, insert that, and then b. Right. So you can see that here's m. Answer is actually 2. So I'm going to put 2 is there. And then slope is going to be actually -1. So put that there. And then you can just say, oh, we don't need other possible answers. So here we just have m. You don't need those. All right. Then up the questions. All right. We got that. Right, so that's the fill in the blanks questions. Right, add another question. All right, so this is going to be D, right? So D, D is going to be multiple answers. Let's do that. Right, so we can do something like solve this quadratic equations because it's going to have multiple solutions likely, like x squared minus 5x plus 6 equals 0 or something like that. Right, so for x, right, so I'm going to try to use this, so x. Right, so this is the question here, right? All right, so the answer is going to be, so possible answers, a 1, and another answer 2, and another answer 3, and answers 4. All right, so answers to that quadratic equation is, I think it's a 2 and 3. So I'm going to say those are the correct answers. Then update questions. All right, so we got that. All right, and what else do we need to make? We need to make a multiple answers. We did that, and we have to do matching. All right, so matching. All right, so question E, we're going to do a matching. All right, so let's do matching here. All right, so something easy. You can say match points with their quadrants or something like that. All right, so here a point we can do a -1, -1, which is in let's see, third quadrant, and we can do -1, +1, and that's going to be in second, let's see, second quadrant. All right, and then you can have 1, -1. So that's going to be in fourth quadrant. All right, and then last one, 1, 1 is going to be in the first quadrant. All right, then update. All right, so that's going to be matching. All right, and the last one we need to do is, let's see, what was the last one? We need to do a numerical answers. All right, so make up something. We can do, all right, so it's going to be part F. We're going to do a numerical answers. All right, so the good thing about this numerical answer is you can actually give a range. So answer doesn't have to be exact, but I'm just going to do an exact one. Let's see, round the value of, say, square root of 3. Square root of 3. Oh, actually, let's see, would that work? Insert. Oh, it didn't work. I have to go back and change that. All right. All right. I don't need this, so I just put 3 there. All right. Insert. All right. To say 3 decimal places or something like that. All right. And I think this value is just 1.5 732, right? Something like that. And if you allow it to be a little bit off, and you can put the range too, but say 0.05 or something like that. All right, and then update. All right, so we got this question, and we're gonna have to save and publish. All right, and then we have, let's see, so this is published a quiz. So what you can do is go back to the modules, right? So modules or the home, same thing, right? We're gonna add a quiz, right? So you're gonna add a quiz. Then it tells you QA.2, you add them, right? Then we can just reorder them so that it's nice and orderly. All right, so let's do the quiz here. All right, go to the quiz, and we can just do a preview. If let's make sure that it's working. All right, choose a prime number and 2, and all prime numbers are odd, false, and equation of the tangent line. So that was a 2, and the -1. It's good that we know the answers. And here we have extra ones. I have to fix that. It's going to be 2 and 3. All right, and this is going to be, let's see, -1, -1 is in the third quadrant. -1, +1 is in the second quadrant. +1, -1 is in the fourth quadrant. And the +1 and +1 is in the first quadrant. All right, so this is 1.732. I'm going to be a little bit off by putting 1. Hopefully this will accept it. All right, submit the quiz. All right, so it tells you, all right, I got the correct answer there, correct answer there, correct answer there, and correct answer there, and the correct answer there. All right, so that's pretty much it. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.